What are you looking at?
That should be better. Maybe. Alright, to follow up on negativity from last time.
Yes.
Do you want me to be like... This will probably make me seem like an asshole, I don't know. It really depends how people feel a lot of the time about these things.
See, I thought this was all just a joke, but you're just talking like this is not a serious issue.
What?
The negativity thing.
Oh, yeah, it is a serious issue, but you wouldn't take it seriously, so we're going back to negativity. So if I complain too much, just remember it's all Gavin's fault. He had one chance and he blundered it. Real hard. Kind of like...
said that choose like a day where I was being shit on by existence.
Yep.
So...
Yep, you had one chance. Well, that's how life is sometimes, Gavin.
Oh, fuck.
But one thing I am hating is like, okay, you know how Mario Tennis Aces was announced? Well, I mean, it was announced a while ago, but you know how Mario Tennis Aces had that announcement update?
Yeah.
Where more details were revealed in that Nintendo Direct?
Yeah.
That's not bad. And, you know, Chain Chomp was revealed.
Yeah.
And I said multiple times over and over how much I love the fact that Chain Chomp is in that game.
Yeah.
And
He's
how...
not in the game, is he?
I'm exclusive. No, it's just how I'm exclusively gonna like play him and stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to preface this with that because I want people to know that I don't hate Chain Chomp.
Why did people think you hated him?
No, because what I'm gonna say might give the wrong message here.
Okay.
You know those tweets? Have you seen those tweets with Chain Chomp with the tennis racket? And all of them are like, oh, this good boy's finally following his dreams, you
I
know?
haven't personally seen them, but I can assume they exist because people are predictable and disgusting.
Yeah, there are like fucking 70,000 of those, and I hate them. I hate them.
So.
You know, it's not because I hate Chain Chomp, you know, it's not I don't know, people can enjoy what they like, but it's just like, I hate, like, it's like that, you know, ooh, Borb kind of tweets, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little Borb, the little woofer, you know, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
it's just, why, it's like, why does it have to be the Chain Chomp following his dreams, you know? Why can't it just be like, heck yeah, dogs on the tennis court, what the fuck, you know? Just, I don't know, it seems overly...
This is the culture we live in.
I don't know what the word is, because...
Culture.
No, like, it seems overly whatever to me. I don't know what the word is for that, though.
Okay.
It makes me upset, to a degree. I'm not, like, dying over it or anything, but, it's just a little thing that I don't like that I figured was worth mentioning.
That's fair.
But this is kind of weird to think, like, yeah, Chain Chomp is like the Mario universe's dog, isn't it?
I'd say more akin to a wolf. Big metal bitey thing that exists mostly in the wild.
Well, if people have played Paper Mario Color Splash, there's a whole arc about a pet Chain Chomp.
Why did I have to get stuck with the Luna Blaster while on guard duty? I hate this.
On guard duty.
So I'm the only one at a fucking basket being murdered.
I mean, I'd rather have that than the snipey. Especially when a car's chasing me. Yep.
I mean, I'd rather have something faster than a Luna Blaster when dealing with bosses.
Well, now that that complaint's out of the way, the Nintendo Switch got a firmware update.
So it did. I haven't paid
5.0.
attention to what's in it beyond like the avatars. Oh shit.
You think like 5.0 would be like something significant, but it wasn't. It wasn't really. Like, I think that the most exciting thing was the fucking new Kirby and Arms avatars, which should have been in long beforehand. Maybe not Kirby because there hasn't been a Kirby game, but Arms should have been in long ago.
Arms should have been when Arms came out.
Yeah, how hard is it to add avatars to the?
Well,
to
it's
the
not,
thing?
but we are talking about Nintendo here, so.
Like there should be a billion more avatars. Yeah, I'm not changing my avatar because it's already perfect and unique, and no one will ever have the same avatar of Uwe, who is the best character in Mario. Low at Piers.
I have just,
It's probably close to shore.
So.
Wait, what?
I have like this Zombus logo, so I'm fine. I switch them in then, who knows.
When's Arms, Gavin?
When I have time for it,
Gavin, when's...
When?
That's the joke.
Okay.
Oh, you bitch, no.
It's basically when like the things I deem I want to do are out of the way, and then also when I have like semi-optimal conditions in the house, which is say not people stomping up and down the stairs and talking at top volume at all times.
I feel when Arms isn't the thing Gavin wants to do.
I mean, I want to play it again, but
Yeah.
also like lots of things I want to play. Like, I want to get started on my goddamn backlog, among other things.
Like
you're saying?
What else was in the Switch from our? It was like pretty much nothing. Parental control shit on video, I remember, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Lots of parental control shit that no one cares about, and a Joy-Con update, which
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that means. How do you update a controller?
I mean, controllers can have like firmware, like especially for motion controllers. They probably like updated the software in the controller that's a track or whatever.
That's just a weird concept to me because it's like, you know, it's a controller. How does hooking it up to the console and then you download stuff and then it goes into the controller?
Yeah.
Whoa, it's like we're in the future. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, the Wii has stuff like that, because like every Wii remote had like a tiny bit of internal memory to store like Mii data on and stuff. So you have like firmware for it controlling that and dealing with it. I've been granted a knee leader scope.
Oh yeah, this set has your favorite weapon in it. What are these numbskulls doing? Not inking the important parts here.
I love whoever was behind me being targeted by the sniper deciding to run across my back so the sniper was guaranteed to shoot me as well. Prick that he is.
Yeah, that's the big 5.0 update. Like, you know, number .00 update.
I mean,
that was
Sony
it.
also has like a lot of inconsequential new near number updates shit, so it's fine.
It's like, you know, I don't know, like, themes would have been nice.
Hey, you know what I would like? If like external hard drive support. So you can go like, well, you know, it can support up to like 2 terabyte SD cards. Yeah, I'm not like those don't fucking exist. But
I think they do though. Wow.
no, they don't
Thanks,
exist
Gavin.
commercially at least. It's not something you can just go and buy. Like, they may exist like on a technological level, but they haven't been like released or anything.
By the way, you don't even download games. What's your prerogative here?
For installing games, mainly.
This isn't Final Fantasy 15.
I mean, like,
This isn't everybody's golf. Oh!
Like literally, like a lot of games will like require installs on Switch because developers don't want to pay for bigger cartridges because they're more expensive. So those have like download install data. So
What, are you running out of space?
I don't know what space is on this, but it's like if I want to get like more Switch games as I go on, I kind of do. Because like, you know, it's like a comfy system. It's like, well, you want to need the space to hold all the fucking install data.
You can check in your settings. It has a whole
It's also like
thing.
DLC data and shit, especially now Splatoon's getting DLC and all that. takes up space.
Octolinks just use Inkling assets. It's the same thing. Not gonna take up space at all.
It'll take up some space.
Just gonna use the same shit in single player. Oh, this was a bad idea. What? That was weird. Oh well, I did my best. I did all I could. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Oh, double Jesus Christ. I have the sniper. What do you want me to do? This thing is actually a piece of garbage.
I just want to actually like, climb the wall, but then it's like, no, you've been sniped, so like the trail vanishes and you fall off the wall and 9 missiles. Oh, good.
The thing about the sniper is like
See what I mean about people stomping around at full volume?
I don't know if that's stomping.
That's because I'm muted.
Nice. Yep, definitely aren't making this one. Maybe if I wasn't given a sniper, we would have had a chance.
If I was given a weapon that could shoot faster than like one shot every 10 seconds. I don't know how people use this fucking thing. It shoots so slowly you can't deal forwards half the time.
Good. Well, in other news, Hat in Time got official modding support, which it's kind of news to me because they've always been about mods. So I don't know what makes this really official, other than like there's a mod menu in the game, I guess. But
yay!
I'm kind of interested in it though. I mean, I was like, they showed the teaser image of like Hat Kid holding a paintbrush and like a wrench and stuff. I'm like, is this a level creator? Because I love level creators, and I mean, I guess it technically is. I haven't really looked into how to make a Hat in Time level, but I'm interested, especially since there's a level design contest. So maybe I'll be doing that, depending on how hard it is. It's probably too hard for me because, you know, it's not, you know, a built-in one. And even then, Portal 2's built-in level creator was like very tedious.
I mean, a lot of them tend to be.
Not Super Mario Maker. The pinnacle of video games, by the way. The ultimate speed game too, might I add. Truly the best. You can win up to $500. Not like I'm creative enough for that.
What's this for?
The Hat in Time level contest thing. You make a time rift.
Sometimes it's not even like a matter of creativity, it's just a well-designed level. Yeah. Like, yeah, I prefer a good grip of level design.
Debatable.
I would not debate it, I've seen it in action.
Ah, yes. Levels such as Bowser swooses right on in and Yoshi smuggles contraband.
I mean, we can talk about, like, yeah, your joke Mario levels, but I'm more talking about your commentary and analysis of A Hat in Time and other platforming games as you play them. You know?
Do I do that?
Because I actually watch your streams. Yes, you do.
News to me.
So, like, you have, like, you don't know it, but you do have, like, a good sense of level design.
No, bitch! We'll have to see how easy it is. If I can, like, drag and drop platforms, then I'm set.
So you use, like, the fucking Unity engine yourself?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, is there code involved? Probably not. Maybe so, though.
Probably so.
Like, who is this targeted as? Because it was a, you know, an official big Kickstarter update to everyone, but it's probably only talking about a target demographic here.
I thought, like, the lunatics was, like, modded, like, Flood and all that.
Yeah, that I kind of wanted to play through that game with that mod.
I mean, you might as well.
It just make the game easier. Like, it wouldn't really add anything.
I mean, just do like a few levels then or something. Just have we like a little mod spotlight if you want.
The only mod that I'm like definitely gonna use are the like hat kid wearing a Santa outfit and hat kid using a candy cane instead of an umbrella. Those are like fixtures, permanent, because that's my aesthetic. I remember like not even in the beta, just like alpha, someone made a level and it's just like a bunch of floating mushrooms that you have to bounce off of. Very precision based. Oh wait, I'm mistaking
so many explosions. What is happening?
Oh, yeah, I kind of trapped myself here, didn't I? Oh well. That's how this stupid hyper works. Oh, this is an easier target, for sure. Like how the other person saw that as well.
Jesus. I'm good, I'm tired.
Surprised you didn't jump at the opportunity to talk about what you did yesterday.
Oh yeah, knack. Knack is shit.
Is it? I don't know.
It is. Like, it is. It's shit.
I only really caught like the beginning and end because I fell
Yeah,
asleep.
here's the thing, right? Yeah, but well, I mean, that's kind of the point, isn't it? If you fell asleep.
Not because of knack though.
But like, here's the thing about that, right? You know what you saw at the beginning? It was like, okay, tutorial. It's like, okay, platform challenge in a corridor, then you run into a fight, and then run back into a platform challenge. That's the entire game. That's it. It's like that, like rigidly forever. There's no like, no variation, no difference. It's always that. You're always in a room. Fights are never more than like maybe 5 guys at most. And it's always the same arrangements. Rooms are literally just copy pasted, like between arenas and shit like that. Like, it is a game that feels entirely made of filler. It feels like they ran out of content immediately on starting the game, and they just had to copy paste that filled the entire thing up for however long it runs. I assume about 6 hours based on like the chapter count. And then like the gameplay isn't good. It's like it's weirdly sloppy in places. Even on like PS4 Pro, there's like occasionally frame drops from physics going too crazy. Shit like that. Like, it just felt like a very sloppy, weak game that was very clearly rushed out just to have something there to show off the power of the PlayStation 4. And that's how many physics objects it could handle. And it was like, this is a...
I mean, I haven't seen like a lot of it, obviously, so my opinion definitely isn't as refined. But in the beginning, you did mention it's like a kids game of sorts, and I'm like looking at it in the lens of a kids game, and I'm like, it's not that bad.
No, it is though. Like, here's the thing, right? Being a kids game doesn't excuse being shit. That's really insulting to kids. Ratchet and Clank was a kids game, and that game's fucking incredible. Like, it has like actually a really well told story with interesting themes and great characters and colorful worlds and fantastic gameplay. This isn't any of that. This is just really, really generic shit.
Ratchet and Clank 2017.
No. Actual Ratchet and Clank, not weird Hollywood wank. But like saying that, oh, it's a kids game, so give it a chance, like that's really insulting and a very horrible attitude to take. No, don't do that. Like, don't excuse that.
I hate kids, so got him.
I mean, like we're playing a kids game right now. Would you care if this was just really dull gameplay over and over again?
I mean, I wouldn't play it.
Exactly my point, isn't it? But here you are, playing a kids game that's well designed because it's fun. There's no, it's a kid's game yet.
No, I mean, about the whole well-designed and fun thing.
Why are you here?
That's a great question, because it's obligation, obviously.
Then stop.
It's the omelet line situation.
If you're just playing this out of obligation, we should stop.
Nope.
I
Nice
mean,
try,
I'll stop
guy.
this.
You aren't gonna tempt me again. Where's that flying?
Like, are you actually having fun with this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Well, maybe not with this new update to it, though. Like, man, you know, starting at 100 was fine. There's 40. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's just kind of fun to turn the brain off. Here, you can't really turn the brain off unless you want to lose. And even then, you lose. I'm like, go, cool. My favorite. It's like, I don't want a million snipers, which, coincidentally, is what's happening right now.
There's a million of everything right now.
Speaking of, I have the shittiest weapon to have in this chaotic clusterfuck. A sniper rifle. I hate it! Stop with the cars! Stop! I can't deal with them with this weapon!
Yeah, like, you know, like I really get mad when people say, "Oh, it's a kids thing." It's fine, but never say that. Like that's like you should hold it to the same standards you hold anything else for that quality. Target audience doesn't matter.
I don't know, I don't think it was abhorrent like Super Mario Bros. 2.
What?
God, I hate that game.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I didn't think it was abhorrent like Super Mario Bros. 2.
I mean, you didn't, but then you didn't watch it. Like, you didn't see that it was literally the same thing for 3 hours straight. With, like, an honest to God, like, simultaneously completely boring and yet somehow fucked up, like, as in they fucked up the writing of their own plot.
Oh yeah, the human characters are ugly. That's for
it's
damn
not even
sure.
just like they're ugly. The actions they take don't make sense at the time, but the characterization is just weird. Like how the Doctor is a complete massive asshole. It's the fact that the kid has free will, which he does. Like he just says, like I hate the fact that he doesn't. He questions anything I say now instead of just unquestionably listening to me. Oh, are you gonna pop up or what? It was just like it's just a really. Like that quip you made like about how it's like knockoff DreamWorks is like dead on. I feel so I feel like this was also meant to be like the pitch or proof of concept for like a Sony Pictures like movie / like media franchise thing they could make for kids because they're like we can. It has that like sort of design, that same sort of design you see in like the Ratchet and Clank movie and. The Angry Birds movie, also Sony Pictures productions, which are just fucking terrible. Whereas it's all just like generic checklist committee design crap. You can see exactly where someone went. Oh, we should do it like this to get all the kids in and know like they'll see this and they'll clap and all that. Like, it's really weird, and it's like Knack has that feel. Like it feels like it was made for that purpose. And then I have the sneaky suspicion that because it failed. That's what made them do it to Ratchet and Clank instead. And then that also failed because Sony is a walking trash fire when it comes to movies.
Honestly, though, they look better than the people in Detective Pikachu. By a mile. That's how bad they are. God, I hate those people in Detective Pikachu. They're posting GIFs on Twitter now. I can't avoid them.
Just unfollow the accounts.
And that's like the top of the Twitter feed too. So you need to wait for new tweets to be in. I'm like half tempted to just post a random ass picture to get it off the top. Because Twitter videos autoplay. Oh! I hate it! You guys are so ugly! Oh my god! Okay.
Are you okay?
No, I hate those characters so much. Oh god, gross. Oh, did I do that? Oh shit. Did I do that? Oh, you know one thing that I also just like hated about Knack?
Yep.
So the thing about Knack is he like has a bunch of pieces floating around him, and then he collects pieces to grow bigger.
Yep.
I hate how they reused the Lego game Lego sound for him collecting pieces. I hate it. I don't know if it's because
like a what's the word? Like a freely licensable sound or whatever. What is it?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if it's because I hate the sound or because I hate the fact that it's just the Lego sound, which I've already heard so much of anyways.
I've only played like the Star Wars ones of those, so I barely remember it.
Just like clack, 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 clack. Also, Knack as a character is just weird.
He doesn't really have a character.
I mean, it's just like he becomes tiny baby Knack.
Yeah.
And then he becomes Bowser Knack, but like he still has the same voice. That's weird to me.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever heard him speak when he's Tiny Knack.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like that's the case.
Whereas when he's Bowser Knack, like, he has like this deep man voice, and it gets like actually deeper as he gets bigger.
I'm like, I feel bad because I'm like, it's like Knack's design isn't that bad, but then I'm like, wait a second, that's just because it's Bowser, and I like Bowser's design. So it's like, it's not fair.
So you can like sort of see in Knack like trace elements of all of Sony's like main platformers before this. You can see like in the combat and shit like the level design is like bad Crash Bandicoot, the combat is like bad Jack and Daxter, bad Ratchet and Clank. Like,
oh, for
platforming and all is like bad Sly Cooper. Shit like that.
For a second, I thought you were saying that like Crash Bandicoot's level design was bad. And I'm like, what?
No, it's not. Like I mean, like this is a
bad version of
it. Version of it. Like yeah, like this is basically a bad version of all those that came before. Like it feels like it was trying to be these.
Did they get it?
Fucked it up. What?
Why would you say this way if you didn't get it, you stupid shithead? Just pop that one.
Hey.
There's not like a loudspeaker across the entire stage that says, oh, it was found. Oh, I wasted a bunch of time there. Why is his name Knack anyway?
I don't know. They just called him Knack.
Is it a pun?
I don't know. They called him Knack and they didn't offer any explanation. The doctor just called him Knack.
Does it like have to do with bits and pieces? Like, I'm not entirely sure here.
I don't know.
It's low at grades, by the way.
It's tall near the basket.
Stupid simpletons. It's obvious. It's over, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bad. Oh, maybe we can make it if we get these eggs in.
Which we won't.
I can't count, so...
Shit in the way. No, there's enough here. We just have to get them in, but we don't have the time.
Sure don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really about those kinds of things anyways. I don't know how to describe it.
Kinds of things.
Where it's just like, you know, it's a bad game. So like in the chat arena, you're kind of expected to just be like, oh, look at that. Like, oh, clip through the wall XD. I'm like, that's not really my scene, so I didn't really have much to talk about alongside something else. So I'm just like, fuck.
No, you won't like the next full stream then, because it's going to be more precisely that.
What, more Knack? You want to finish it?
No, it's not more Knack. It's a different game, but it's another broken one. I'm not finishing Knack.
You should!
I'm not doing it.
You'll have the full thing.
I'm like bored out of my goddamn mind already playing it.
The prestigious opinion of a man who has actually beaten Knack.
I don't want to though, because it's fucking
But
boring.
what if it's like Odyssey?
I've already seen everything it has the offer.
No, what if it's like Odyssey,
It's not like Odyssey.
where it gets really good near the end?
It's not like Odyssey though. I can assure you of this. It's not.
I'm pretty sure that Odyssey ripped off Knack, so
I mean, if it ripped off anything, it probably ripped off the same games Knack ripped off. You know, all the Sony platforms that came before it.
and Lego.
And Lego.
That's Knack's most defining characteristic, and I hate it. It's like, what sound are you gonna hear the most often? Like, click, 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 stop!
That's something I have to
What
say
the
about
fuck? It's here.
it. Yeah, man.
I don't have
the
so
same.
yeah, okay. A blue
Uh,
toothbrush.
What was I gonna say? That was the one thing I really hated about it, was that at first it seemed like they didn't touch on the idea of just making Knack this big, like, just, you know, he could just, like, suck up, like, any bits of rubbish or debris or whatever and make himself, like, super huge. Become big off of, like, his own destruction and chaos and all that. And then they sort of did by showing that he can control, like, fucking ice and, like, crystals and shit. But only in such ways that it gives him, like, a temporary form for one level, and that's it. And he has to be stuck to just these predetermined bits the rest of all time.
That seems like one of those things where it's like, I came up with a better idea than the developers, which I have all the time.
It is basically that. Like, he could, like, because it's not like you don't break lots of shit. It's like you do. Like that Goblin City Siege where you're like enacting or continuing the race war against the Goblin Menace is like.
Yeah, can we touch on that for a second?
Yeah.
Why are the villains in that game goblins? It's like,
Well, here's the thing.
what is this, D&D?
They just kind of drop out of the plot for a while and then they're back. Because there's also the plot where, like, the main plot is also, like, bad scientist wants the relic hoard that Knack is a key for, and good scientist also wants it, and all that. It's like, you could have just had that. You didn't need any of this goblin shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the game starts with robots and like a training facility, and then there are goblins.
I mean, like, the first
Like,
scene of the game is like a goblin horde of like bows and arrows fighting like modern humans and getting destroyed, and then suddenly they have tanks.
Oh, I came in a little late for that, but
Okay, that was the first, and then, you know, we have like this security council of what I presume is meant to be a stand-in for the American government in the doctor's house saying, how do we deal with the Goblin Menace? Any of you personally want to volunteer? Which is like, are you asking to volunteer like a army to do it? Are you asking them personally to go do it? Like, what are they volunteering for?
you don't need an army, you just need 3 robots.
And then, you know, like, this bad scientist, who you know he's bad because his name's Victor with a K, to show that he's like, you know.
I mean, he had a goatee.
He's a goatee, and he has like a K. He's Victor with a K, so it shows that he is like the, you know, so the sort of evil strain of European aristocrat.
Like, he looked like
he's bad and foreign.
He looked like a CEO. That's how you know he's bad. What they should have done? Why'd they bring the kid? They brought a kid to their goblin mission. Why'd they do that? Knack, like, he's like, oh, okay. Like, Knack, you watch the kid because the kid's life is a priority because he's a fucking weakling, stupid idiot.
We're just gonna walk in here and assume everything's gonna be fine because we don't immediately see any goblins. Oh no, the goblins were hiding in their houses that we could see.
But like, if Knack were there, I feel like it would have been a lot different. That's all I'm saying. That's what
it would have been.
bothers
And
me
also,
about that
like,
scene.
thinking on it, like, you don't see what happens after the door gets shut. You don't know, like, have they been captured or anything. You don't know that. They're just gone. And the kid nor Knack don't seem particularly bothered by this. They're not in a rush. We have to see them. We have to get in there. It's like they're probably being fucking killed. It's just, oh, we have to get into the camp. Let's go around here.
I thought that was what that was.
No, there was no urgency. It was just like, there's like some relics around here. Like, he said there's relics. We can go get them here. Like, well, they say, you know, they could be dying to like tanks right now. It's like, no,
Well,
really
at that
matter.
point, they're already. So.
It's just like, it's a bad game.
Thank God it's free.
Well, it was free.
What do you mean?
The other one wasn't. The next one I'm doing wasn't free, but I didn't pay for it. I got handed it for my, I think, birthday last year.
What, Knack 2?
No, Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh. I was gonna say, Knack 2's that old? I don't remember that meme being that old. Oh.
I'm gonna be. I mean, Knack 2 was last year. Everyone is dead. Right?
Oh yeah, that's one thing I don't like as well. It's a meta thing I don't like. The whole donkey knack 2 joke. It's not funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny, people. Stop.
I mean, I don't think Donkey's funny at all, so.
Wow. You can't just say that.
No, I can't just say that.
He's an icon.
He's not a very funny one. That just blow your mind.
No, not really. But
I mean, like the few times you show me his reviews, like within like 2 minutes, I already completely disagree and disprove his point and hate him for like continuing to say like he's smart for saying it. It's like, no, you're just a dumbass. Like his point, I remember seeing like his Persona 5 point in some video he made, and it's just kind of like, oh, you have like the attention span of a fly and hate anything that doesn't, that requires you to select anything from a menu. It's like, oh, okay, I get it.
well, yeah, because the menus are too distracting. How are you supposed to read any of the words?
By looking at them with
Checkmate, bitch.
your ocular testicles. Oh yeah, it's my birthday today.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, that's another Grinch thing.
What?
Not to slight you or anything.
Yeah.
But birthdays aren't really that big on my thing. You know?
I mean, that's because your birthday is also fused with like a holiday.
Well, but like that's not. I don't think that's why. You know?
Okay.
I'm gonna sound like a dick if I say why, so I don't know if I want to.
Okay.
Everyone's the birthday police are gonna come get me.
I feel like if you establish that your own point makes you sound like a dick, you should probably like reassess your own point.
Well, I mean, it's just how I feel, you know?
Okay.
Essentially, it just boils down to, like, what really are birthdays? Like, you know?
I mean,
other than the
like
literal definition of a birthday, like, why? I don't know why that's really inherently special. Kind of.
It's just a fun thing to take note of.
But then, like, people
marketing.
expect shit of you. Which hilariously is like Christmas when you think about it. But
yeah, but like also that's more to do with if someone expects shit from you about something, that's more to do with them as a person than i.e. they're usually at home.
I guess, but like it reminds me of Mother's Day in a way, you know? It's like every day's Mother's Day. It's like, everything should happen on my birthday because it's my birthday. It's like, Really, I just use it as an excuse to get people shit without seeming like a creeper. But that's where the line is drawn here.
Okay.
For me. It's just an excuse to get people stuff. And that's about it.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I don't know. It's just like... Maybe it's just me. It's like... Receiving happy birthday doesn't really do anything for me.
Again, I feel like this is partially informed by the situation with your own birthday.
Maybe subconsciously, maybe it's something else that's a lot more depressing.
Because like you haven't experienced what most other people experience, because yours is like fused with another gift-giving day. So.
But I mean, I view that as a benefit.
I mean, I would consider it a benefit to myself, but like, I'm just saying you don't have the same perspective other people do, if you know what I mean.
But no, I think it's a much more depressing reason.
And what's that?
The big old feels bad man.
What, do you feel you're not worth it?
No?
What is
that,
it?
Not that many people celebrate it, maybe. Maybe that's why. I never know the joys.
Well, you got a family, don't you?
Yeah, but that's a whole other topic, isn't it?
I mean, shit, it's not like I've done much, and I've just been sitting around in my fucking... I got like a few birthday messages, and I'm just sitting around in my pajamas.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean.
Day.
It's like nothing really that special, is it?
I mean, it's a day for like people to be slightly nice to me, I guess.
But it should be every day. Also, you know what? like just relate to me. Not why I hate birthdays, or I don't hate birthdays, but not why I don't care for birthdays in general.
Yeah.
It's just like not related to that. It's like there's always a Christmas party on my birthday, and I hate parties.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, hey, maybe it's like, can I use this excuse that it's my birthday to do whatever I want, aka not go to parties? It's like, nope. Nope, you do nothing all year round, and this is the big old family Christmas party, so that overwrites that. And I'm like, ah. Oh. So now my birthday literally does mean nothing, because that's the only card I have to play for it. Other than, you know, obviously.
I mean, that does, like, explain your perspective more, I feel.
Maybe? Yeah, it's like other than like, you know, 21st birthday, which also didn't mean anything to me because I don't drink, and like 16th birthday, which also didn't mean anything for me because I didn't drive until much later. You know, like
16th birthday didn't mean anything to me because I have no one to fuck.
And other than your 12th birthday, oh yeah, 18th birthday, but like I don't gamble either, which is honestly a good thing.
Well, you play gacha games, don't you?
Yeah, and you know, we're backing off from that. There's this PPQ event going on, and I'm like, well, normally I like to get like the highest thing, which requires you to play a good amount, but like you also, there's not enough time in the day to get to that highest rank unless you use the, you know, in-game orb, teardrop, stone, currency, you know, those gacha games. But since I'm going free to play, essentially, I don't have enough to even do that. So
welcome to the experience I've had the entire time playing PPQ. So.
So I'm like, you know, I don't like, and it's real easy to get to 25,000. So I'm just like not gonna play that much because I don't need to. It's like, nice. Yeah, real gambling is stupid. So I do not partake in it. So it's like, I don't know, birthdays are a thing. Sorry to be down on your birthday, Gavin. I think you should know by now that I appreciate you much more than on your birthday, you know?
Yeah, I'm well aware.
So, shouldn't be any downer statements to you. It's better than the chain chomp thing, at least. Like, how do we know his dream is to play tennis? We don't. He's a dog. Like, is there any proof that Nintendo was keeping him out until now? I don't think so. Maybe he just wanted to pick up tennis.
You're genuinely entertaining this as like an actual statement of canon, I guess. Of character.
Well, what other reason is there to say he's finally can pursue his dreams?
To get likes on Twitter. Look past the veil and see people for what they are.
Still know how they're gonna pull off Chain Chomp though, but I mean, obviously, they
obviously they already have.
They already have figured it out. So, otherwise he wouldn't be in the game.
Chain Chomp and Smash win.
I mean, isn't he? Yeah, he was an assist trophy. Which means that he wasn't in Smash when you think about it, because items aren't in Smash.
I mean, they aren't if you're born.
Maybe not for the Smash 4 set of items. Those items were actually terrible. The other games, though, the items were pretty good. How many items in like Smash 4 were like, if you get it, you instantly win?
I don't know.
I think there were a handful, which is bad, because there shouldn't even be one. And I'm not talking about, you know,
the Dragoon, which...
but that's different because, one, you have to collect all 3 pieces. So it's kind of like a King of the Hill thing. And also, you can miss. You can easily miss.
It's also because it's a Kirby thing, isn't it? And Kirby can do normal.
No, because I hate the Dragoon. It should have been the Hydra. We've talked about this, haven't we? And by we, I mean I, because I'm the only one who apparently thinks this.
I don't really care either way.
The
I mean, I would
Hydra.
agree because like the Hydra was the murder beast. You'd run into people and
Yes!
they died instantly.
And the Hydra goes fast enough that's basically like the hit scan thing in Smash, but that's not the point. The point is like the Gale of Belos or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That item is actually terrible because if you get it, you win. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Sakurai and Kid Icarus.
Kid Icarus.
Is that Kid Icarus?
I'm pretty sure the Ghost of Battles was Skyward Sword.
Hey, was it?
Yeah, because that had a big backing on it where you blow shit with it.
I don't know. I
Pretty
haven't
sure
played
that's,
that. Oh wait,
that's the one.
there was a Kid Icarus item though, wasn't there? That was OP.
I don't know, was it?
I think I don't remember because I haven't played that game with items in eons, and even then I would turn that item off. So, I mean, I guess there's a benefit, but then you just have less items. It took up an item slot. That item took resources and time to develop and plan. That could have gone to another item. Have we talked about people saying Lucina should be completely removed from the game instead of put as a Marth skin?
I don't think we have, but all I have to say is that is, well, fuck yeah.
Because
You know?
Gavin,
Like, it's like,
Gavin's
I
wife.
mean, it is just kind of like, why?
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Like, the reason I can think is, you know, like, childish, petty,
I hate Fire Emblem.
bandits war shit.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of like, you know, grow up, you 10-year-old child.
It's like Dark Pit is a thing. So,
I
like,
know.
is he gonna come back? Hopefully
No.
not. Dr. Mario's a mainstay, but he shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
What's Dr. Mario done for us in the past several years? Not counting
Yeah,
Dr.
Wii game,
Luigi.
didn't it?
They should make a skin, and then the skin still keeps the pill sound. You know, you shoot the pill out of your hand, and it goes bleep.
But
That's
it just
great.
acts like the fireball.
That might be the best part of Smash when you think about it. The pills. Ridley for Smash is a meme, obviously, but
I mean, he would fit.
I think with no, he wouldn't because he's too big.
He would fit, though. Jesus.
Yeah, Metroid's coming back, so it's definitely plausible. Unless
Yeah.
they make Ridley that, you know, bird thing again. Chick thing. What was that thing? I don't even know how to describe it.
It's a little bird Furby thing.
Yeah.
Which is, it's just like, what on earth possessed you to think this was a good idea? You know, what happened to you make you think this was a good idea?
Baby. Didn't you say that? Oh wait, the Metroid symbol you said earlier, but I think
Yeah.
beforehand you said that you had other M Samus, so you're like, oh, I could switch to Midman.
No, I said that the Zomus ones already in there are the other M ones. And
Oh,
I
even
just
the
have
symbol or
I just
something?
have the No, the symbol is just the series, like Zomus logo with the lightning bolt. That's just the series one, which is the one I use. Like the other Zomus ones specifically are her model from other M. Which I found rather insulting, frankly.
What's that item called? The name
I mean,
of
that
the
one is
website.
the-
How do I forget that?
What?
Oh, Screw Attack. That's it.
Yeah.
Isn't that what that is?
Yeah. It's also used now as like the suit symbol, so I think that one specifically is the barrier suit.
Oh, a guy would know.
So.
So,
Let me
like,
finish this before I get called for dinner. Let's see.
Yeah, because it's like 14 seconds. I still don't like how it's called Zero Suit Samus, because not only because she's wearing something, and I know like she's not wearing her
Suit.
armor, but
Yeah.
the thing she's wearing is called a plug suit. It has suit in the word. How is there a zero suit? Did they think of that?
I think it's called like the zero suit because it has like 0 layers to it. Really?
It has one layer to it.
It is the 0th layer, like a little layer one of the
No!
armor suit.
Oh god, this is like the first floor argument all over again. Uh.
Alright.
I don't know what that says.
Well, that was Salmon Run.
You have to get your items.
I am.
I can pretty much just fit this in before I have to do my Tuesday afternoon dog, and then also before Gavin's dinner, because why not?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll be back. The plan is to be back, but anything could happen. I could fall asleep again. That's a classic, especially with daylight savings.
What is the plan for the night then?
I don't know, probably single player stuff.
I mean, that's what I figured, but what is your plan for single player stuff?
I don't know if I want to try to unlock stuff in Suguri, or just do some endless Puyo for an hour, or do Nier. I mean, I think Nier is a shoo-in, but I think I only want to do like 2 things. So I don't know. We'll see. That's the plan, though.
I'm just getting this like massive hankering for you to start playing Breath of the Wild. It's just fucking do it already.
It's never gonna happen. I have to finish John Nier.
That's if we were on this topic of jokes. I hate that joke.
What? Saying John,
the John and company or John the thing. Like I hate that. It's like stop.
All right.
I mean, this is the saying that you have about people saying about like, what one was it specifically? It was the Knack 2 joke or whatever. Like, I just have that sort of feeling. It's just kind of like, okay, cease.
What about Sans Undertale?
That one too. It's the same thing.
Gavin, one's Undertale. You have it.
I do have it. Maybe at some point.
Gavin, when's the next game? Because apparently you aren't finishing Knack, even though you should.
Next game, I don't know, because I have a final stage interview for a job on Thursday.
For a second, I thought you said I have a final, because it's final season, and I'm like, what, he's in school? What?
No, I'm not. I have it's the final stage interview, so it's like if I pass this, which is an interview with the same interviewer and then also an engineer who will ask me technical questions to see if I'm not a dumbass. And if I pass that, I will probably have a job. If not,
Hopefully.
hopefully, because I need money bad.
Well, when's that?
That's Thursday at 1:30.
At 1:30? Isn't that like morning for me?
Yeah.
That might not be a problem. Actually, when's the next Salmon run? I just took this picture before the stream. 3:14 at 2 p.m., which is tomorrow.
Mm.
And then after that, it's 3:16 at 8 a.m. So it's not even going to be a problem.
Yeah. I might just do the next game that night. It'll be Assassin's Creed Unity. Knock that out.
Wait, why are people drawing horses?
God knows these people.
But one of them is just HHH whole horse. I think that's a reference to the to that one song.
Maybe. Who knows?
Whole horse. Yeah.
Who
Anyway,
knows these people?
I still have to write that part 4 thing, man.
Oh yeah.
I have like fucking a month ago I tweeted, watch part 4, I have words, and I never followed up on it. Whoops.
I have words. Will you tell us them? No.
No, I still have words. Yeah. That's Salmon Run. I may or may not be back. I promise nothing. There's a 3D movie maker stream tonight that I want to catch, but I probably won't miss that. So, bam.